Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Nils and I'm officially 28. So this past weekend was my birthday and I actually share my birthday with a few of my closest friends, so spending this year without them was definitely really different. The way I chose to celebrate this year was to focus on myself, using the 5 love languages: physical touch, acts of service, quality time, gifts, and words of affirmation. I was specifically inspired by both Jen Im and Rowena Sai to do a video like this, where I focus on myself, kind of slow down, and use the 5 love languages to kind of push me further on my self-development journey. So I gave myself a couple of days off of work and tackled the first love language, physical touch, by treating myself to a spa package.
Good morning. It's pretty much first thing today. I have a spa appointment. Usually for my birthday, I at least try to treat myself to either a massage or a facial. This year I'm going to do them both. Hopefully I'll feel really good for the rest of the day after I'm stretched out and my face feels good. So we'll see. All right, so I actually just got out of my massage/facial and let me tell you, it was really awesome. They were both about an hour long each and it cost just under $200, but it felt really good. Like the woman who did my facial did a ton of extractions on like my chin area and my nose, and I was pumped because I really needed it. I've been feeling it like my skin's been super congested. Yeah, but I'm really loving how my skin looks and feels right now. They use all dermatological products, which is a brand that I really like anyway, so I was really happy about that. But yeah, personally I just really love how my skin looks right now too with all the products on it. Like it has almost that like glass like skin. It is about 11:15 right now. The plan for the rest of the day, I think I'm just gonna grab myself maybe like a coffee or something to eat really quick somewhere because I'm really hungry. Usually I eat as soon as I wake up, and because I woke up kind of late today and I had to come here, I pretty much just walked right out of the house. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna grab myself a coffee and maybe a bite to eat before I head home, and then I get to do more things that make me happy today.
So I stopped for coffee and a bite to eat at a nearby cafe I've never been to before. I read a few chapters of my book as I sat by the window. This is something I really enjoy doing, but haven't done as often because of the pandemic. But even my short time there was such a great reminder of how much I love doing something so simple, and it made me really happy in a pure and innocent kind of way.
So the next order of business for today, as I celebrate me, do things that make me happy, etc. One of the love languages is acts of service. And in my perspective, an act of service for myself would be doing things that I have put off, or that like I say I want to do, say I need to do, but they aren't really priorities to me, so I always kind of put them aside. And today I'm going to finally do one of those things, which is taking care of this. I've neglected this plant, if you can see it better this way. But yes, so this plant should be basil and mint, but she's looking a little sad, and look at how long these things are. Yes, so I'm finally going to prune her and kind of give her a little bit or as much of life as I can.
Alright, so this is what I'm working with now. I took off most of the dead stuff, so basically it looks way more green than brown, so that's good. And then I'll see how she does for the next couple of days, and hopefully she will be saved. Next order of business is spending some quality time with myself. And by that I mean I'm gonna spend some time with myself doing whatever the f I want without feeling guilty about it. So one of the things I wanted to do is actually put a little more time to some of the projects I've put off or other like hobby things that I haven't done in a while. I wanted to do this really easy iron-on project since I was actually in lockdown, but I hadn't done it yet. So I'm going to do it today, finally. I want to read a little more. I want to watch a ton of anime, watch some BTS content, and just, I don't know, have a good time. So I actually spent the rest of my evening watching anime. The location just changed from the living room to my bed, and from 4 p.m. to 4 a.m. I finished the whole season, all 25 episodes in that night, and even read the rest of the manga throughout the weekend. Alright, so today is Friday and I'm actually just about packed up and headed back home to my parents' house, which is about a 2-ish hour drive or so. And while I was looking for things to pack, I realized I have another thing that I can do as part of my act of service to myself. I'm going to get my watch batteries fixed. Personally, I love wearing a watch. It's one of my must-have accessories. However, I haven't been wearing one for the past 6 months because literally every single one of my watch's batteries need to be changed. I've worn them all through and now I have 0 watches to wear right now. Let me show you. So these are the watches that I own, and literally every single one of them is stopped. So as an act of service to myself, I will get them all changed this weekend and finally be able to wear my watches again and know what time it is by looking at my wrist. On my way to my parents' house, I stopped by the beach and took a short walk along the shore. I wanted to spend some time with nature and to think about and appreciate the universe in my existence. There's something about being by the water, especially on off times like super early in the morning or really late at night or just in the middle of winter, that really does it for me. Alright y'all, my Uber has arrived. And by Uber, I mean... My Uber is here, y'all.
Ready. I'm not, you don't have to tip me or anything, don't worry.
I'll tip you in private, don't worry.
I'm so excited, you look so pretty.
What time is it, by the way?
Oyster time. Is it happy hour? I don't know what it is right now. It's happy hour?
It's my mother's birthday, okay? I'm gonna have oysters at 10 in the morning if I want to.
Pate on toast. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Cheers. Cheers. Hey, I'm gonna come down. I know, I do my feet.
Parfait for me with some fresh fruit and some steak and eggs.
Just a little different, you know, it's fine. But that thing looks good.
Oh, yummy.
Hey, Nils.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Oh, no! Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Nolanda. Happy birthday to you. Yay!
Well, this is just video footage, so. Thanks for joining me.
Happy birthday, sis.
Thanks, sis. Cheers.
Cheers. Can you, hi. Okay. Can you show me your nose? Where's your nose? Where's your nose? That's your tongue. That's your tongue. Where's your nose? Where's your nose? Thank you. Where's your mouth? And where's your ears? That's right. Where's your tongue? That's right. That's right. Can I see your silly face? My silly boy.
As I watched the sunset on my drive back home, I practiced gratitude for the people I got to see and heard from over the weekend. It wasn't really eventful, but it was a very fulfilling weekend. So it's the last few hours of my birthday. I realized I didn't take that much footage of what I did today, but honestly, it wasn't very much. I had lunch at home, hung out with my nephew. To end my night, I wrote a little bit in my journal. I also wrote in my planner. I kind of set up my new weekly spread, and I just, tomorrow's Monday, you gotta get back into like the groove of things. So the two love languages that I didn't really hit were gifts and words of affirmation. Honestly, I felt like this whole past weekend was a gift in itself. Like, I don't really need anything else. But then I remembered I could use this as an opportunity to justify me getting something for myself. I got myself a new lens. This is the 50mm. It's a pretty affordable lens in the realm of lenses, so I thought it was a perfect gift for me. And then the last love language is words of affirmation, which in my opinion, that was definitely the hardest one for me to do. It requires the ability to really face yourself and be honest. And for some reason, it can be really hard to say nice things about yourself, about myself, to myself. And it's even harder to do out loud. So that's why I have a journal. So in my journal, I wrote some words of affirmation, basically the things that I've been proud of about myself, or things that I like about myself, I guess. But in all honesty, I'm trying to be more vocal about myself and the things that I want and the achievements I'm proud of. And in conversations over the weekend, I definitely did a little more of that, like sharing possible future plans and the little financial successes that I'm really proud of myself for having been able to achieve so far. And it's these kinds of little steps in my personal development that I want to keep doing as the year continues on. Thank you so very much for watching and spending a little bit of your time with me on my birthday. I will see you in the next one.